himself to a private hospital outside saying that he has been attacked. The chief medical officer of the report only to criminalize Rohit Vemula himself and make him the reason for his death, which is again not true. The third lie is that none of these external influences of the MLC, of the ministers had any influence. But there is recorded proof, written proof, that the report says that the university just received these letters and they put it in the registry. And it claims that they didn't even know how these letters came out to open. The knowledge of this report, these letters came out into open. But the letters were discussed in the higher decision-making body of this university, which is the executive council. So the fact that the administration's lie that these reports were never discussed, they were just put into the union minister's report, the letter, they are saying that we didn't even pay attention, we just put it to the registry, was a lie. It is recorded because the minutes of the meeting clearly mentioned that they were discussed. These minutes we have produced many times, but the report has not mentioned it, has ignored it. So everything that can be done to safeguard Appa Rao, to safeguard Bandaru Dattatreya, safeguard Smriti Irani, safeguard Ramchandra has been done. This report has been prepared on their behest, give a clean check to them and to criminalize Rohit Vemula itself. That is the purpose of this report. That is why we condemn this in the harshest terms possible. And the new investigative officer is going to reopen this case. We request him to take. We have given a written appeal to the Chief Minister. We have mentioned all of these falsehoods and we have mentioned the proofs and the evidences. We will circulate to all the press also. We request the investigating officer to take a fair view and to consider all these evidences. Most disturbing part also is there are two letters that were written by Rohit Vemula that really shook this country. One was the final letter that he wrote. The other, which is most important for this case, is the letter he wrote 1 month before his institutional murder. On December 18th, he wrote a letter to the Vice Chancellor saying that the discriminatory attitude of the Vice Chancellor, discriminatory attitude of the administration has been so harsh that the self-respecting Dalit students of this campus has no option but to take their own lives. And he has written to the Vice Chancellor saying that you provide us with the means to kill ourselves so that we don't have to experience, because we can't live with this kind of discrimination. These are his words in the letter. This is one of the most discriminating evidences that directly prove that it was the VC's attitude and the administration's attitude, which was again due to the pressure of these BJP leaders, that directly led to the frustration of abatement of suicide of Rohit Vemula. But this letter has not been discussed at all. The only place this letter is discussed was in contradiction to the final note that Rohit Vemula wrote to say that this kind of anger was not seen in the final letter against Appa Rao. That must mean, the report speculates, that Rohit Vemula's anger against Appa Rao and others must have died down. But we want to remain. What happened during this 1 month, which could have led Rohit Vemula to forgive this anger that he had against the Vice Chancellor? What happened in this 1 month was that he was rusticated and his entry into hostel and all public places in the university was banned for the course of his study, not for 6 months as the report falsely claimed. For the entire duration of his study, he was banned from entry to hostels and public places. Once he was thrown out of the hostel, he had to make his life in the open space, which he termed Relivada, the North Shop from here. He had to live in the biting cold of January. It it was 1 month where so many fake narratives about his caste, about his involvement in politics, calling him anti-national, were spread throughout this country. It is during this 1 month, the report claims that his anger towards Apparao has vanished. That influence of Apparao's action has died down. There cannot be a more cruel joke than what that is. And this also, we request the new investigating officer to look into this, to consider these circumstances so it was surviving under. Question
Johar!